Alrighty guys, today is a crazy video. The entire market is green. We see Bitcoin pumping as well as XRP hitting almost highs of 76 cents, just probably 0.0001 cents underneath or somewhere around there. That being said, I do want to start by saying I'm not a financial or legal advisor, so none of this is financial or legal advice. And please destroy that like button. Let's go ahead, hit new all-time highs for my likes, and subscribe if you are brand new to the channel and comment your thoughts down below. Nonetheless, guys, let's jump right into today's episode. Today, we are going to be talking about, is there a settlement? So I want to go actually back to a few documents, and one of the documents that I really wanted to have a look at was this individual defendant's response to the SEC's letter regarding the public statement by Commissioner Pierce and Roseman describing the SEC's response as going on to public review by these two commissioners' considered views, that there is no clarity. So in short, let's do a quick summary of what actually happened here. We got the telephonic conference for the deposition. We basically were granted the deposition, which was something that the SEC was frightened so much about and that they knew would cause so much conflicts internally that they were just trying to delay it so that if there was a result of yes, it would kind of be delayed already. Then, in this telephonic conference, we heard about internal memos. Internal memos are something that's even scarier for the SEC because it's basically canceling the whole case. Because I'm saying it now, there's probably something in there that says XRP, Ripple, similar to Ethereum, and like Ethereum Classic as well. So that we heard about the SEC not giving not even a single document of internal memos, even though they were supposed to be given months prior to, but there just wasn't publicly out there, so nobody knew, but the Rebel team did. So that was another distraction. The SEC got smacked twice in a row, and they're not simple smacks. They're things that really could knock out the SEC. Just wipe it out of the game, the lawsuit would be done. So we got two of these, and then on top of that, we got the SEC commissioners internally now saying, screw this entire lawsuit, I'm siding with what I believe is fair. And in this case, we see the two commissioners, Pierce and Roseman, come out and say, yes, there was no clarity. We're not sure even what the SEC is arguing about. Ripple should win. Like this is not a valid case at all. So this is internal SEC commissioners coming and saying that. And with that happening, we've seen Ripple go ahead, take the upper hand, grab those documents, include it in their document, and send it off to the judge. So all of this is happening, guys. Imagine so much conflicts back and forth. We see the SEC fighting. No, these commissioners are talking about everything on their own. They don't understand. You know, they're trying to bash their own commissioners now because they feel like the commissioners are against it. We see the deposition happen internally with William Hinman. So now everybody else is going to be frightened because we did see at the end of this, the telephonic conference between Ripple and the SEC, Ripple says, you know, as long as we're not getting these internal documents, we're going to keep on trying to disposition every single one of your commissioners. And so that was another key thing that was thrown out, and that kind of frightened the SEC. I just now I'm thinking about it, and I'm reflecting back to when this telephonic conference actually happened. I was saying deposition the entire time, and everybody in the comment section was like, disposition. And we did get a brand new document that was actually released 20 hours ago. So I'm going to talk about the little break that actually happened in between. So we'll see the last document that was actually released here was on the 23rd of July, and then it is the 31st of July today, and we only got this random document that really does nothing in terms of the SEC vs. Ripple case. That led me on to watching Jeremy Hogan's video, and Jeremy Hogan was basically saying, in short, there's a settlement. He was saying that normally during a case like this that's very massive and there's a lot of back and forth, most of the time when you see quiet, it speaks louder than if they're discussing. And so what spoke to him and what he heard was there's most likely a settlement happening under the table here, and then once they're done and it's official, we'll get an official announcement saying that there is a settlement. I don't know if I agree with this yet because, again, this is really an unknown space, but it is very likely, since I've been saying there is a settlement and there is one going to be happening very soon. We're just waiting for the right puzzle piece to come into play, and that could be it right now. You know, with 4 or 5 major hits right on the SEC, I believe there could be a chance, probably a 75% chance. The SEC is really in trouble right now, and the SEC knows it, and so they're going to say, you know what, screw that, we're not going to keep on battling, we're going to lose if we do, let's go ahead and use that 75% card, and, you know, that's it, you know, just make them win the lawsuit, give them what they want, and then we're out, and that way we can keep on suing other cryptocurrencies, but not XRP or Ripple again. But there also is a 25% chance that they're still saying we're going to keep on battling until the fair notice defense, because there could be a chance, even though it's right now, I don't even know what to say, it's probably like 0.5%, but they're saying we're going to keep on battling, who cares, if we lose, we lose, if we win, we win. It's kind of like just an attack that you don't even know what the outcome is going to be. It could be against them. So they could like literally say who cares, and let's take the impact and take the hit as long as we keep on fighting. So that is kind of where we are right now. But I also want to talk about J.K. Fillin's point of view here, and what does he say here is, everything I say here is speculation, but based on my experience, I have a different take on what is happening on this case. I don't think that anybody should expect a settlement anytime soon. And then if we click on that. Alright, the government is not giving up, and based on everything I've read, Ripple will not give in. I do think that the Hinman deposition went forward. I don't think Ripple will or would forfeit that opportunity. Ripple said Hinman has unique first-hand knowledge about the SEC, communication with third parties, and about the agency's adoption or approval of his well-publicized speech in 2018 regarding the regulatory treatment of cryptocurrencies. If they can't find out specifically who he spoke with and what it was, information that Hinman can himself provide, Ripple can learn information about what the SEC said to the market participants that is crucial to Howey, the aiding and abetting charge, and the fair notice defense. My take is that Ripple got names of who Hinman and others talked to and what was said, and now Ripple's out there interviewing these people. I also understand that people are mad about the SEC's actions and inactions after all of this. But in my opinion, this case really isn't about punishing the SEC or anyone else. When a party focuses on hurting the other side, they lose focus on winning for themselves. This case is about winning and making the whole crypto space succeed. If the SEC or anyone else gets hurt in the process, they brought it on themselves. But that's not the goal. The goal is to clean this mess up and move forward. So don't think a settlement is coming anytime soon. This is a war, and I think we should settle in for the long haul. Now, the reason he said he believes the deposition went through is because Jeremy Hogan, again, kind of mentioned that there is a chance the whole deposition didn't even happen. And this is why there's so much quiet, because otherwise we would have heard about it somehow. But since there is nothing coming out talking, not even about the deposition, there's mostly a chance that the deposition didn't take place and that they're just doing it, and it's kind of like the card to pressure the SEC. I am in the middle. I believe that there could be a settlement happening under the table right now, and they could be discussing, but the deposition did go through, and the Ripple's kind of using that as a method to push the SEC in and tell them, listen, you see these paperwork that we got out of William Hinman? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to use it against you, and what we're going to do with that is just going to publish it to the judge with all of the other things that we got, internal memos, your own commissioners, all of these types of things. And then you're going to take the loss. So might as well just go ahead and settle. Let's get this over with. We're helping you here. Both of us win in this case. You don't lose anything. We get something. And so let's just do it. And everybody's on their way. And so this is what I think is going on right now. Again, everything we say is speculation for everybody right now. So nothing is a fact until we do get any type of information. But it definitely seems kind of suspicious that there is nothing, talked about. But again, it is very interesting. I'm really excited. I love seeing these numbers pump for XRP and Ripple right here. 74 cents. We see Bitcoin 41, Ethereum. Everything is pumping right now. That is a great sign that the market is officially recovering now. We could see all-time highs in the next month or two. But again, everything we see here, I'll be keeping track on. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment your thoughts down below. And I'll have